If you work in the security operations team, you want to have an understanding of the key metrics for detection, response, and metrics required for you to optimize how a security operation look like so you can quickly get on top of incidents or events that may be raised. In this video, I have Dave Johnson, who works as a security engineer but has spent a lot of time in the security operations space. So I could not think of a better person to share this knowledge with you on how you can optimize the security operation to make some quick decisions. They also run something called CyberWalks to help a lot of people get into cybersecurity. So I'll definitely recommend check out CyberWalks as well. I will leave a link at the comment in the description as well. Now, he created this video as part of the Advent.Cloud Security, so you can also find this on advent.cloudsecuritypodcast.tv. But for now, let's get into the video and hear what Day has to teach us.
Security operations is more than just a reactive process. It's a discipline that combines precision, speed, and strategy. So, whether you're a SOC analyst, detection engineer, or incident response manager, optimizing your security operations workflows is essential to staying ahead of cyber threats. In this video, I'll be breaking down the key metrics for detection, response, and recovery, and explaining how to improve them in your respective environments. Let's start with the foundational metric for any security operations program, mean time to detect, or MTTD. This measures how quickly your team can identify a potential threat after it appears in your environment. The goal is simple: shorten the time it takes to spot malicious activity. Detection is critical for any infrastructure you have. Traditional on-prem environments might rely on tools like Splunk or Elastic to centralize and analyze logs, while cloud setups could still use those tools, but are sometimes better off with native services like Amazon GuardDuty, for example. Regardless of where you operate, the faster you detect, the sooner you can act. But you might ask, why does this matter, and why should it matter? Well, the answer to that is that every second counts. Attackers don't waste time, and the longer they go undetected, the more damage they can do, whether that's exfiltrating sensitive data, escalating privileges, or deploying persistence mechanisms. So, going forward, how can you improve your mean time to detection? I'm going to answer this specifically for SOC analysts and detection engineers, but it also applies to other individuals. For SOC analysts, make sure to understand how the querying of data in your environment works, and when you're working on an alert and identify gaps or even pivot points, send that as feedback to your detection team so that they can fine-tune your SIM correlation rules, help reduce noise, and prioritize higher fidelity alerts. It could also be a fun learning opportunity for you. For detection engineers, ensure your log pipelines are always functioning properly with no technical issues causing delayed telemetry or alerting. You can enhance your detections by incorporating threat intelligence, routing critical alerts to communication channels, and utilizing machine learning for anomaly detection. By implementing these strategies as a cohesive team and continuously refining them, you'll likely see a substantial reduction in your mean time to detect. After detecting a threat, the clock shifts to mean time to respond, or MTTR. This measures how quickly your team can act to contain or mitigate the threat. It's a key indicator of the operational agility as a security operations team. Again, you might ask, why does this matter, and why should it matter? MTTR reflects your ability to take decisive action. Whether it's isolating an infected endpoint in an on-prem network or revoking an over-permissive IAM rule in AWS, every minute saved reduces risk and damage. So, how do you improve it? First, for incident response engineers, automating repetitive tasks such as quarantining endpoints or disabling user accounts can significantly reduce manual overhead for analysts. Many automation opportunities can arise from examining your existing processes and investigation runbooks, then finding ways to codify them. You can achieve this by using scripts or using SOAR platforms and interacting with various APIs to take immediate actions. For SOC analysts, leverage playbooks in tools like Cortex XSOAR, the Hive, or Splunk SOAR to accelerate your standardized response procedures. Additionally, focus on effective triage. Develop processes to quickly validate alerts and escalate high-priority incidents. If you identify any slow or time-consuming processes, collaborate with your incident response engineering team to explore automation possibilities for them. Next is mean time to contain, or MTTC. This measures how quickly you can isolate the threat and prevent it from spreading across your environment. Why does it matter? Well, you see, containment stops the bleeding. Without it, attackers can move laterally in a network, maintain persistence, exfiltrate data, or exploit interdependencies in cloud environments. So, how do we improve our mean time to contain? For incident response teams as a whole, this is where automation still comes into play. Implementing automated containment procedures is the best way to speed the process up. This can include creating pre-approved playbooks for common scenarios, such as isolating compromised endpoints or revoking access to specific cloud resources. Additionally, regular tabletop exercises can help identify and address potential bottlenecks in your containment process. Some more tactical implementations of this will be to use network segmentation and firewall rules to limit lateral movement or ensure that you have the EDR2 capabilities to quarantine affected endpoints. For cloud environments, this could involve automating resource isolation with serverless functions or Terraform files, or tagging and categorizing critical resources to enable quick identification and containment. After containment comes mean time to eradicate, or MTTE. This measures how quickly you can remove the threat entirely from your environment and ensure it doesn't come back. Again, why does it matter? Eradication ensures that you have eliminated all the traces of the threat, malware, backdoors, unauthorized accounts, or misconfigurations. Without it, attackers could return. The most effective strategy here also involves automation and validation. This can be achieved through cleanup scripts that remove malicious files, reset configurations, and revoke access. These automated processes ensure thorough eradication of threats. For incident response teams, most of the validation comes from tabletop or live fire exercises. You don't want to find yourself in a situation that requires immediate eradication only to realize that you lack the necessary permissions or contacts to remove an attacker from your network or cloud environment. Additionally, maintaining an up-to-date threat intelligence feed can help identify and eradicate new or evolving threats more quickly. This proactive approach allows your team to stay ahead of potential reinfections or similar attacks. Finally, let's talk about mean time to recovery. This metric measures how quickly you can restore full functionality after an incident, minimizing downtime for users, customers, and the business. Recovery is all about restoring trust and continuity. Whether you're rebuilding an on-prem environment after a ransomware attack or redeploying cloud workloads following a misconfiguration, speed here directly impacts business operations. Our goal as a security team is to ensure that we can rapidly recover from incidents, minimizing downtime and restoring business operations as quickly as possible. All of this involves having robust backup and recovery processes in place, regularly testing and refining our recovery procedures, leveraging automation and infrastructure as code for quick redeployment, implementing automated snapshot restoration for compromised resources, and several other strategies. By focusing on these things and more, we can significantly reduce our mean time to recovery and ensure business continuity even in the face of security incidents. So, these metrics, MTTD, MTTR, MTTC, MTT whatever, are the backbone of optimized security operations. As a defender, tracking and improving these metrics will elevate your team's efficiency and effectiveness. If this video gave you actionable insights, hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. How does your team approach these metrics, and what challenges are you facing? Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy holidays.